Madonna's brother, Christopher Ciccone, has passed away at the age of 63. His life came to a peaceful end in Michigan after a battle with cancer. On Sunday, Christopher's representative confirmed his passing to the Post, expressing the sorrow shared by those who knew and loved him. By his side during his final moments was his loving husband, Ray Thacker, a British hairdresser, who stood by Christopher with unwavering dedication. It was a heartbreaking yet serene moment as Ray supported him until his last breath. Christopher's death is especially poignant, as it comes less than 2 weeks after the passing of his and Madonna's stepmother, Joan Claire Ciccone, who also succumbed to cancer. The Ciccone family has experienced profound loss in recent times, with their brother Anthony Ciccone having passed away in February 2023, adding to the deep sorrow that has shrouded the family. These recent losses have undoubtedly cast a shadow of grief over the Ciccones, who have been forced to confront the inevitable fragility of life in such a short span of time. Christopher's passing marks the end of a vibrant life that was filled with creativity, art, and a complex relationship with fame. As an artist, interior decorator, and designer, Christopher Ciccone left an indelible mark on the world of art and fashion. In addition to his artistic endeavors, he worked closely with his famous sister Madonna, serving as the art director on her Blonde Ambition World Tour in 1990, a tour that left an enduring cultural legacy. His contributions to the tour's success, from the design of its stages to the visual aesthetics that captivated audiences worldwide, were a testament to his creative genius. In 1993, he also took on the role of tour director for Madonna's The Girly Show, further showcasing his talents in the world of entertainment. Beyond his work with Madonna, Christopher's artistic abilities extended to the music world. In the 1990s, he directed music videos for iconic artists such as Dolly Parton and Tony Bennett, adding yet another layer to his multifaceted career. His vision, his eye for detail, and his ability to create compelling visuals were evident in all his projects, whether it was in the world of music or the spaces he designed. However, as much as Christopher's professional life was tied to his sisters, their personal relationship was far more complicated. The sibling bond between Christopher and Madonna, while once close, became strained over time. Their falling out was famously chronicled in Christopher's 2008 tell-all memoir, Life with My Sister Madonna, which became a New York Times bestseller. The book offered readers an inside look at Madonna's life, her rise to stardom, and the complicated dynamics that played out behind the scenes of her extraordinary career. While the book gave Christopher a platform to share his side of the story, it also further deepened the rift between the siblings. In Life with My Sister Madonna, Christopher revealed moments that stung him deeply, one of which was when Madonna publicly outed him as gay during an interview with The Advocate in 1991. In the interview, Madonna casually mentioned, "My brother Christopher's gay, and he and I have always been the closest members of my family." While the intention behind the statement may have seemed harmless to some, it left Christopher feeling exposed and vulnerable, especially at a time when the societal acceptance of LGBTQ+ individuals was not what it is today. His sexuality became a topic of public discussion, and it was something Christopher felt should have been his story to tell, not his sister's. Adding to the pain, Christopher accused Madonna's ex-husband, British filmmaker Guy Ritchie, of being homophobic. Ritchie, whom Madonna was married to from 2000 to 2008, allegedly created a hostile environment for Christopher, further straining the sibling relationship. Tension within the family seemed insurmountable at times, particularly when it came to the different paths their lives had taken. Madonna had become a global icon, and Christopher felt that, in the whirlwind of her success, his own needs and boundaries were often disregarded. One of the most significant turning points in their relationship, as Christopher recounted in his memoir, was Madonna's decision to bring cameras to their mother's grave while filming her 1991 documentary Truth or Dare. For Christopher, the intrusion of cameras into such a personal and sacred space felt like a betrayal. "I kept it inside, but I thought to myself, okay, there are no boundaries now," he recalled. The moment their mother's memory became part of Madonna's public persona, Christopher's view of his sister changed. "My mother's now become a bit player in her life story, and it hurt me. And my opinion of her altered at that moment. I never said anything about it," he told GMA in 2008. It was an unspoken but deeply felt shift that caused a permanent fracture in their relationship. Christopher went on to say that, despite her immense success, he believed Madonna was ultimately a lonely person. "I think, ultimately, she's a lonely person, and unfortunately, it truly is lonely at the top," he said. There was a sense of melancholy in his words, an understanding that fame and fortune often come at the cost of personal connections. For all of her achievements, Madonna's success seemed, in Christopher's eyes, to have created an emotional distance that was difficult to bridge. Madonna's representative, Liz Rosenberg, responded to the memoir's release by stating that Madonna had not read the book, and she found it very upsetting that her brother had chosen to publish such a personal account of their relationship. "I would have to assume she has come to terms with the fact that they do not have a close and loving relationship," Rosenberg said at the time. "And with the book coming out, I assume that will remove the chances of that ever happening." It was a stark acknowledgement of the reality of their relationship, one that had deteriorated to the point of public estrangement. In a 2012 interview with the Evening Standard, Christopher spoke about the state of his relationship with Madonna at the time, indicating that they had reached a semblance of peace. "As far as I'm concerned, we're good. We are in contact with each other, although I haven't seen her for a long time. We're back to being a brother and sister. I don't work for her, and it's better this way," he said. The distance between them seemed to have created a sense of normalcy, where they could be siblings without the complications of professional entanglements. Despite the challenges they faced, Christopher expressed pride in Madonna's accomplishments. "I couldn't be more proud of her. She is a force to be reckoned with," he said. While he was candid about her limitations, saying, "Does she have Barbra Streisand's voice? No. Can she dance like Martha Graham? Probably not." He acknowledged that it was the unique combination of her talents that had made her an enduring icon. "But the combination of her abilities has made her great and left a huge legacy for her and through her for me. So yeah, God bless her," he concluded, a mixture of admiration and acceptance in his words. In 2016, Christopher married Ray Thacker, and their relationship was a source of happiness and stability in his later years. The couple's bond was evident in the way Ray stood by Christopher's side throughout his battle with cancer, offering love and support during one of the most challenging times in his life. As Christopher's life came to a close, the Ciccone family was already grappling with the loss of their stepmother, Joan Claire Ciccone. Joan passed away on September 24, 2024, after a brief but aggressive battle with cancer. According to her obituary, she will be terribly missed by her family and friends whose lives she enriched with her enthusiasm, joy, and love. Joan had been married to Madonna and Christopher's father, Silvio Ciccone, for 58 years, a lifetime filled with shared memories and familial bonds. Joan's death came as another heavy blow to a family that had already endured so much loss. Their mother, also named Madonna, died tragically in December 1963 at the young age of 30, leaving a void that could never be filled. The siblings had carried that loss with them throughout their lives, and it was a loss that seemed to echo through the years as they faced further tragedies. In February 2023, Madonna and Christopher lost another sibling, their brother Anthony Ciccone. Anthony passed away at the age of 66 due to respiratory failure and throat cancer, marking yet another chapter in the family's long history of grief and loss. As the Ciccones come to terms with the loss of Christopher, his memory will live on through the art and creativity he brought into the world. His contributions to music, design, and visual art will remain part of his lasting legacy, a testament to the talent that ran through the family. And though his relationship with his famous sister may have been fraught with tension and unresolved emotions, there was love and admiration beneath it all, a complicated yet undeniably real connection between two siblings who shared both the triumphs and the tribulations of life.